Morning guys, welcome back to the channel. It's a lovely morning here in Mexico. Beautiful, beautiful, nice weather. The birds chirping, it's very good. It's time to leave Mexico. So this is where I was staying, this hostel. These are the taxis, by the way. This hostel was pretty okay. Looks nice and everything. It was a decent place, in the sense that it's a normal hostel. Actually, it's kind of like, because it's a party city, it's a party hostel. And the nice welcoming is that when I came in, sit down my bag on the first bed, and the guy said, "Oh, someone peed in the garbage can last night. And by the way, they peed on that bed, so you might want to choose another one." So, welcome. But actually, you know, I kind of misunderestimated, because Mexico really isn't that bad. Normal Mexico like this, it's actually quite chill. Because from the backpacker's perspective, you know, I categorize places like Mexico and Brazil in a very different place. Almost dangerous, kind of the word that comes to my mind. I could list off all kinds of great places you should go, whether it's like the sand dunes of coastal Brazil to the best places to find blue whales in Mexico. But one of the first things that comes to mind when I think about a place like Brazil or Mexico is like robbery, pickpocketing, and that kind of stuff. And that wasn't necessarily true, so that's not so bad. Anyway, we're gonna go pick up my COVID test, and then we'll hop on the bus, go over to the airport. And today's mission is to go find Shubham in the far-flung land of Russia. So we're gonna say goodbye to the warm weather, say goodbye to the palm trees, and go to the freezing cold. And over here we have our buddy Gandhi. Not quite sure why there's a Gandhi statue here, but hello. And this is the city center, the proper city center. Feliz Navidad. Prospero años Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Have a prosperous New Year. Very nice, isn't it? And here's the Cancun sign. And so ends the time in Cancun. Whoa, plane's taking off. I was literally just about to go pull up my GoPro. Everybody else just left. I slipped in my bag here. I'm the only person here now. I was just about to record something and let you guys know that my wind thing for the microphone, it fell off. I got lost while I was in the rush to get onto the bus in time. I was getting tacos and I was running out of time. And so I was just about to make a video to say I couldn't find it. When I was sitting on the bus for 20 minutes, I'm searching around everywhere, looking at my bag, looking at my pockets. I can't find it. It's sweaty, it's hot. And so I was about to make a soliloquy, a goodbye. And I'm not even kidding you guys. I'm not even kidding. I'm not lying, I promise. I'm just sitting here and I'm looking around. This is where the bus just was. And I swear to God, look what fell off the bus. It is my wind piece. It must have gotten entangled in the door apparently. Wow, the gods of YouTube really want high quality video for you guys. Here, let me put it back on. Okay, now you should be able to hear me better, even if there's wind. It's really clear. Okay, well, goodbye to the sun of Mexico. The sun. Now, the problem is I really don't know if this flight is actually going to operate. Like I said, I got delayed by 23 hours and 50 minutes, whatever that means. And so now I have to go find the terminal. I think it's in this one, Terminal 4, and go find them and go figure out what the deal is. This is just normal things that happen to a budget traveler. Okay, let's go figure it out. This is exactly what I was hoping would not happen. So I finally found it. This is the Nordlands, and they don't have any gates here. Supposedly my flight takes off in 3 hours or so, but I was looking at the board. And it doesn't even show up on the board. So this is problematic. It says that they only have one flight that was this morning, I guess. The flight that I have a ticket for doesn't even show up here. stress. I hate this. Nothing worse than showing up to the airport and your flight just doesn't exist. So I'm gonna have to go find some people from Nordland's and just see if I can explain what's happening. Okay, so I just talked with the information people. They said that the flight, even the ticket that it shows me, still Nordland's doesn't even update it. And so it's actually a further delayed 3 hours. So by the time the gate actually opens is when the ticket says it's actually going to take off. And like I said, it doesn't even show up. It doesn't show up anywhere. Bad Nordland's. I'm not taking you again. They're just about as bad as the Ukrainian airline SkyUp. Avoid it. Avoid it. Take my advice. Okay, now we have about 4 hours or so, I guess, until boarding time, so since it's even more delayed, which I guess I'm not that opposed to. I'm just gonna sit outside now, just edit some videos in the shade. Could be a lot worse. Okay, I'll catch you in a few hours. Okay, and the chronicle continues. So now, we did get the ticket, you know, and it said to go to gate 67. Problem is, gate 67, 67, 67, 67, 67. There's 5 versions of gate 67, but none of them still have the gate on it, which is surprisingly comical. I was looking at all the boards again, and still Nordland's not showing up. I mean, we board soon. I don't know. Actually, no, I take that back. There's actually 6 versions of row 67. So we'll see if I ever get to Russia. Wow guys, something magical happened. Look what popped up over here, just like a leprechaun. The Nordland's gate. Completely out of nowhere. What's most amazing though is that the flight takes off 1 minute ago. And still, nobody's on the plane. They're not boarding, they're not doing anything. I do want to show you guys, just to prove that I'm not fibbing. This is the list of all the planes and everything. It should be on this one. Let's see, it should be at 7:30. It should be like right here, but no. No flight from Moscow. I don't know. They did give an announcement though. They said that they're running delayed because they forgot to put fuel in the airplane. I'm not even kidding, that's what they said. So, will we get to Russia? Who knows? It's like a Christmas dream. We're finally boarding. We kept getting moved back, moved back, moved back, moved back. Okay, let's figure out what Nordland's is like. I think we're actually just driving to Moscow. Alright, let's see if this can get any better. I think it's actually going to be a pretty empty plane. I mean, there definitely wasn't this many people at the gate. I'm pretty sure that this is why they ended up rescheduling me, because very clearly there's not going to be enough people on this plane to fill up the entire thing. I mean, there's empty seats. This is just the first of the 3 whole sections, you know, so, and there's no first class. This is the very front of the plane, so that being said, it's just like all budget, all economy the entire way through. So really what this tells me is that this airline decided, you know, of course, being that they're new, is that they're just trying to create a route out of something that there was no demand for, or there wasn't enough demand for, I should really say, because they just can't fill up the plane. So that's why they ended up moving me, because they're trying to squish everyone to just one plane. Otherwise the plane's going to be flying with only like 5 people, you know, for a 12-hour long flight, which doesn't make sense at all. So we'll keep boarding and we'll see how things go. I really just hope I get my full. I just want to keep the empty row. As long as I can preserve the row, that's okay. Okay, we're finally getting ready to take off. I'll catch you in like 12 hours. До свидания. All right, let's go. До свидания.
До свидания сегодня.
Nordwinds, I give them 3 out of 10. Would I take them again? Probably not. Was the cheap price worth it? I don't know. I'll think about it 2 months down the road. Okay, let's go. I've only been to this airport one other time. Right next to that, that little play area. And it was because I was transiting, I think, from Belarus or something. My only recollection of flying through this airport, SVO, is that I arrived at, I think, 5 a.m. But I knew that if I go to Russia, you need to get vodka. So I had like 3 shots of vodka with orange juice at like 5 a.m. And then sitting over by that little kids area, I found a whole stack of rubles that some kid left. And that was my first time having rubles. So this is my first time actually properly visiting Russia. So we went through immigration. I'm actually gonna put down my camera. I don't know actually how much I'm supposed to be filming or if I'm allowed to. So I'll see you guys on the other side. Okay, so we've arrived. Immigration was actually pretty easy. So just got a latte, came outside, hopped right on the bus. Bus is only 200 rubles, so it's like $3 or something, $3 and change. So I'm taking the bus down to Moscow Center. All right, I'm back. It's a few hours later, and I have some new friends to come into the light. Julia and Nastia. Do you remember Nastia from Lebanon? And she's been on a few other trips. But we're going to go surprise Shubham at the airport. All right, so now we're over at the airport. We're not showing the sign because it has something that a lot of people might actually understand. Okay. It says something very nice in Hindi though. So
why people don't understand? This is Hindi.
It's in Hindi, yeah.
Why people don't understand?
Oh.
You think?
People will understand what that says. So we're just waiting here at the, I think this is the right immigration place.
This is mean the best human in the world.
Yes, that's what it means. That's what it means.
No?
The best for our friend. We don't know when he's coming. I was looking up the flight, and I think that this is the right terminal and the right place that he's going to exit. Nastia already told him that that she's waiting at the hostel, and that I'm just walking around downtown. So he doesn't know that we're actually here to receive him, intercept, surprise him. Are we all just gonna hide back here? He's right there.
Привет, guys, как дела, все хорошо? Привет из Индии.
Alright, well, we found Shubham. We're gonna go back to the hostel now. Maybe have some vodka. I don't know.
Tomorrow is the vodka day. Today I need to finish some work. Well, if anyone Indian knows that today is the last day to pay the tax, so I need to pay the tax.
Of course. Okay, have a good night, guys. We'll see you later.
Good night, spokojno, brat. До свидания.